Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Work It Wednesday and we're going to finish the Other World Station. This is a picture done by Karen E. Myers out of the Mystical Lands of Kelswitch, book 1. Hello everyone, how is everyone doing today? Hello Alicia, welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see you here. Hello Noelle, and thank you so much Alicia, I appreciate that. Hello, Danielle. Hello, Kenny. Hello, Jen. Jen. Greetings and salutations. How is everyone? I hope you are all doing well. Hello, Yana. I don't know if I'm lagging or I'm in top chat, so, let's just all have a top chat party. Just want to let you know, Nightbot just reminded me, the memberships are available on Patreon. So if you want to join me over on Patreon, as a fairy, you get the first 7 days free. So you can come over and check it out, and hopefully you stay because it's appreciated. Hello, Mona. Welcome. So in basically instead of doing the memberships, which YouTube decided to take a lot of your funding, I have decided to go with Patreon, which does take less of your money, basically. So if you want to join me over there, we do have some fun stuff going on over there too. Yep, 7 days free. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to be working with the King Art gel sticks today, as well as our Prismacolor pencils. We're going to be coloring this bottom part here with the Prismacolors, and then we're going to do the background and the grass and everything else with the gel sticks. So, hello Kathleen, welcome. Let's open up these Prismas. I was a good girl and put them all back when I was done with them the other day because they were all over my desk. And I have a pencil holder. It's not like I couldn't just put them in the pencil holder and be done with it. No. Instead, I have to throw them all over my desk. And then I have to put them away because it bugs me. Well, that, and I did a Patreon stream and I did something completely different. I did not do any pencil work. You guys want a sneak peek of what's going on in Patreon? Should I give them a sneak peek, Jen? What do you think? I was. Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. I think it's turning out pretty good. We're almost finished with it, and then this will be number 15 for the Colorathon. This one here is colored along with True Hue, which is Angela. I've got little clamps on the page so that it won't curl, because the paper in this book curls. A sneak peek. Okay. So over on Patreon, I do live streams just for the Patreon members. And the live stream last night was this page. And this page is completely colored with makeup. There is no pencil, there is no pan pastel, there is nothing but makeup on this page. So that is your sneak peek. This is, of course, a Nori Art page from her steampunk set, but we colored with makeup. So that's your sneak peek of what we do over on the Patreon. We color with makeup. So if you have makeup that you don't wear anymore, or that's just sitting in a drawer, you know, you can definitely color with it. At some point I will do a Try It Tuesday to show you how to color with it, but that was a sneak peek of what we are doing right now over on Patreon. I will be doing another live stream on Patreon to finish her. So, all right, let's get started. I'm going to switch you on over to the close-up camera here. If it does darken, I will be adjusting because the sun is coming through the window and is brightening it up a little bit in here. So if it does start getting dark, I will brighten it up a bit. All right, so let's do the walkway first. So we're going to use this one here. We're going to use a French gray 90%. I'm having to hold my hand in an awkward position to avoid sticking my arm on top of the clamp because it would hurt. Yes, Mystical Lands hashtag is Mystical Lands in May. So it's hashtag Mystical Lands in May. You can find all of the pages on Facebook as well as Instagram with the hashtag Mystical Lands in May. Yeah, so if you color any others beyond that, you can definitely do the Mystical Lands in May, and it will still show up in the hashtags. Okay, I'm going to take this bottom one off because I'm going to end up laying my arm on it and it's going to hurt. I don't want to hurt anymore. No more than I have to anyway. So how is everybody doing? I hope you're all having a great week. I know it's only Wednesday, so we've got half the week over. It's almost halfway done, you know. We're on hump day. This is where people start getting tired and hoping it's Friday, but it's not. I hate it when you think it's Friday and it's only Tuesday. Yeah. You know what you can do with that if you want to print out the free pages, you can download them onto a USB drive and take them to your local library and get them printed there for, I think, a few pennies per page. Or you can take them to a local stationery store, and most stationery stores will print them for you. They usually have a fee for that as well. Her books are available on Amazon as well as Etsy for the Mystical Lands. Okay, so I'm just using French Gray 70% and just extending out the 90%. There's not a huge difference between the two, but there is a bit of a difference. And putting in the shadow here in front of the wooden slats on the walkway. Hello, Fork. Welcome. Good to see you. I don't know why the music stopped. Let's check the music. What's going on? It was just too low. I don't know why that song is really low. I saw your picture in Discord, Fork. It looks awesome. Well done. All right, now we're going to use the next one down, which is warm gray 50%. We are coloring The Otherworld Station by Karen E. Myers out of Mystical Lands of Kelswitch Book 1. We are continuing on with the page that we started with Angela from True Hue. And as you can see, it's starting to get lighter as we get into the center areas here. I'm going to start bringing it over into that shadow of the stepping stones as well. Stepping logs, I should say. Nice. Well, you have fun with that. Make sure that you post it so you know, people in Discord can see it, or if you're in the Facebook, you can also join the Facebook group and post it in there. The Facebook group has an event every month, and this month's event is the outer space for the May the 4th be with you, because yeah, my inner geek took over. Alright, so the last one we're going to use is the 30% warm gray or French gray, and we're going right over top of all of the colors and we're going to blend them in together. So I'm putting a little bit more pressure on this one. And blending all those colors together. Oh goodness, well don't be tripping over yourself. I know it's sunny out there, but hopefully my page isn't so bright you can't see it. That's true, that's true. Okay, my geekiness fell through there. Yeah. Aren't we all just a little bit of a geek at heart? Come on. Yes, yes, well, you can download them onto your iPad and take your iPad in and print from it if you wanted to. You just have to have some way to bring the files into the print shop so that they can plug their printer into it. It's easier if you get a USB dongle. That'll fit to download them to. Some print shops demand it. It all depends upon what your print shop says. I know at the library here you can just take the laptop or whatever and just plug it in. Alright, so there is our walkway. And now we're going to do the little stump circles, the rounds. I understand. Hello, Tanya. How you doing? Yay! I'm scared now. I'll stay off the roads. Alright, so we're going to use light umber. And we're just going to color the whole thing for these ones back here. And we've also got some stickles and some glazed gel pen that we will be using as well. I am doing okay. I am doing okay. Just catching up on the whips. This is the last work in progress that I need to do. And then I can start a new page. So we will be doing one more Karen Myers this month. And we also have Bonnie's hubby's mermaid to do. So we might do one more page of Karen's and the mermaid next week. And Karen has extended her sale on her Etsy shop. So you can purchase any of her books on the Etsy store for 40% off right now. So if you enjoy the art and want to purchase some and have a printer or a way to print, you can definitely get 40% off on her Etsy store, which is a great value. And all you have to do to get there is hit Mystical Lands Etsy or the link in the description. Hello, Catherine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you are feeling a little bit better today. Good to see you here. So I'm just going around the grain of the wood here with the sepia, whichever way you want to call it. And going around the edges. Darkening up the shadowing areas. So, alright, and there we have our wood and our walkway. Oh, is it really loud? I don't know why. Sorry about that. Is that better? I can barely hear it, so. I am sorry. No, there's one song that jumps in volume. I don't know why, but hopefully that's better. All right, now we're going to do the dark green. Yeah, you can definitely ask if the music is too loud, let me know. Like I said, I can't hear it, so I have it so that I don't raise my voice to a yelling level. I don't have the volume of it too loud. But there is one song that jumps in volume, and it's a little annoying. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to fix this too, because it's not showing green again. I don't know why it like that. I swear my cameras just don't like green. That's a little better. I'll zoom you in a little. There you go. No, you're fine. I'm sorry. Oh, I don't want to be that person either. I don't want to be the one that gives you all headaches. I put the music on because somebody informed me that my breathing was very loud. So I figured if the music's on, then you guys can't hear me breathing. So if you would rather just hear me breathing, I can turn the music off. I personally don't find that my breathing is loud, but other people do, so. I am so sorry. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, this song that's on right now does get a little louder. I don't know why, but it jumps in volume. I've even, when I recorded it, turned it down. But like I said, if the music does bother you all and nobody else feels that I breathe too loud, I will be glad to turn it off because it is a little distracting even to me sometimes. So that's why I never used to have it on there. But then I found that it does cover up that dead silence sometimes where people can hear me breathing. Just filling in that grass around the edges and the small clusters. I know, yeah. That's somebody did ask me that. Asked me if I could breathe a little less because I was too loud. um Aww. Oh, poor Chippy. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, people have their quirks, and I want to make everybody as comfortable as possible. So I did fret about it for a little while, and then I thought, I'll just put some music on, and then nobody can hear me. And sometimes when my stomach is being fussy, it does put pressure on my chest, and I do breathe a little bit more, a little bit heavier. So it all depends. Or if I'm congested. Alright, so I'm going to come through here and I'm going to do the shadow area under the flowers here. And I'm just using the dark green, which is 908. Hello, Marcy. Hello, Carol. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. Okay. So see that little silence there, yeah. That's funny. I'm gonna have to do that now, you know that, right? Gonna have to call Catherine on the phone and oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry. That would be hilarious. Just saying. Yes, it is a very old joke, but yeah, allergies are no fun. Better go catch it if it's running. And if I'm running, kill whatever's chasing me, 'cause that's about it. Yeah, if you see me running at any point, kill whatever is chasing me. That's about the only time I'd be running. Getting in between the stones here. Right now we're just putting in the shadow areas as we move down the page. Alright, so let's put in some shadows from the fence posts here. Hello, Dawn. You are fine. Nobody's ever late here. You get here exactly when you need to be here. All right. Now this big one here. It's going to cast a larger shadow. Yep, exactly. Yeah, anybody from the 80s or the 70s. Anybody that was here before the 80s should know the running refrigerator joke. And then we've got some shadow coming from this as well. I know this is the fiddly bits, but because we're going to do all of this grass with the gel sticks, I need to put in the darker areas with the pencil. So now we've got those going that way, so we've got to go this way because that's going this way and that's going that way. Well, the joke is, Tanya, is you call somebody on the telephone. When they answer it, you ask them if their refrigerator is running. They'll say, well, yes, of course my refrigerator is running. And then you say, well, you really should go catch it. And then you hang up. Absolutely lurk away, dear. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Back in the day, we used to answer the phone to figure out who was calling. That's so true. All right, so now we're going to go with sandbar brown on our fence post here. Nope, there was no caller ID. There was answer the phone and see who it is. And hope it isn't somebody you didn't want to talk to. Or screen all the calls through your answering machine if you were lucky enough to have an answering machine. We didn't have an answering machine. Now this is a fairly light brown, and I'm just putting a very light layer of it down because we're going to be adding color, and then I'll come through and I'll darken it up a bit. You can keep it blue if you want to. If you like the bluegrass, keep it blue. There's a lot of people that pay a lot of money for bluegrass. So what is everybody coloring? Tanya, did you get your Karen Myers page finished yet? Can't wait to see it. So far, all of the pages that I've seen for the hashtag are absolutely wonderful. Jamie has done a lot of them, and they are so nice. She is coloring up a storm. Yeah, bluegrass is awesome. If you want to keep it blue, keep it blue. There ain't no rules. So if you want to see all of the pictures that were colored for the colorathon, all you have to do is type in the hashtag in Instagram or Facebook, and it will bring up all of the pages that have been posted with the hashtag. If you are coloring the page, a page for the event, or coloring along with somebody for the event, just remember to put in the hashtag so that everybody can see it. Yes, pink grass is awesome too. I have yet to see pink grass in reality, but I would love to see pink grass. I've seen a lot of pink weeds in grass that made it look like pink grass. Lots of little tiny pink wildflowers. One of my neighbor's lawns has a bunch of those little wildflowers in it that is just covering her whole lawn. And when they bloom, it looks like it's got pink all the way through it. Hello, Sue! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Well, as long as the halos are plentiful, yeah. I personally don't wear a halo because it gets bent every time I do. My horns get in the way. Alright, so there's the first layer of the sandbar brown. And now we're going to come through with light umber. Nice! And we're going to start adding some color. But like I said, there are no rules in coloring. As long as you're enjoying yourself and you are happy with it, that's all that matters. Ah, good to know, good to know. I have not used my Holbeins in Karen's books. I have so many things that I need to do and I'm just not. It's not enough time in the days, I'm telling you. That's all I'm gonna say. I really need a 24-hour day and a 3-hour sleep time, you know. And then I might be able to get some of this stuff done. And now I'm going to use some dark brown. Oh, nice, Mona. Now we've got the light hitting this side, so the dark brown goes on this side. Yeah, sometimes you get into a funk and you just don't find anything appealing, and that's perfectly fine too. Now we're going to switch over to this side. And we're just going to put a little bit darker on this side. We want to be down here. Alright. Now we're going to go back through with the sandbar brown. And we're going to finish that up. I want this one, the archway here, to look a little weathered. Might even take a bit of gray to it. I like the sandbar brown because it does have a bit of a gray undertone to it. Oh, nice. I find that the, oh, what is his name? The artist that does the matchbook mouse stuff. A lot of his stuff is really nice and simple. And if you have him on Instagram, he actually just put out a little book free for everybody to download, and they're really cute pictures. Morgan O'Brien, that's the one. Alright, now we're going to take that dark brown and we're just going to go underneath the vines that are here. He did a little summer picture book that's really, really cute. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can just throw glitter gel pens at it and call it a day. Jen does that sometimes on her mandalas. I'm not going to tell you guys what I just did. Okay, so I'm coming through with the light umber. And you guys probably can't see it very well with the close-up camera. It just really doesn't like color today. It's probably looking a little grayish. Let's see if I can fix that. I don't know why my camera hates color. Let's see. Maybe it's just too bright. There we go. That's a little better. It's just too bright in here, I think. Oh, that's a little closer. Except for the green. I don't know why green is always... Don't mind the redness of my hand now. At least you can see the browns. I don't know what you mean, Jen. I didn't say nothing. Like I said, I don't hate them. Just don't like them for something for me to do. Some people color them really pretty. Some people just color them. And I just color them. Don't make them pretty. Well, yeah, you gotta have coffee. I know, I'm just horrible, aren't I? I will go into my corner and hold my head down in shame. Well, yeah, only when they're colored in my in my house. Coffee is a necessity. Absolutely. I know exactly where he's coming from. Mr. Mona can definitely enjoy a cup of coffee because, you know. I do all day long. Bob got some coffee for his birthday from one of his coffee snob friends. I've got some. It's right here. See, coffee. Yeah, you gotta come get it though. So I'm just going through now with the sandbar brown and just filling in the last layer here, blending all those colors together. Hello, Jamie. I was just talking about you. Were your ears ringing? I was just talking about how beautiful all the pages are that you have been coloring. Wasn't saying anything bad, I promise. Between you and Yana, makes me wanna, put my pencils down sometimes and go, why? You both just color so beautifully. Alright, so there's our first part of the fence done. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. It's true. I think it's something in that Kentucky water. That's what I'm going to attribute it to. There are, absolutely, absolutely. Yep, we have a lot of really talented peoples. So I'm going through with the light umber, just darkening up the grain of the wood here a little bit. Alright. And then last little bit right here. It has to be it, You, Davissa, Yana, another friend of mine that lives out in Kentucky. All just very artistic people. Now I'm going back through with the sandbar brown, blending everything together and finishing that off. Hello, Blue. Welcome, welcome. Nice one. Well done, though. I don't believe it, but well done. You just blame it on the pencils. They do it themselves, huh? The Evas are wonderful, though. I really like them. I currently have them under my desk because I need to put them away because I haven't done so yet. Yeah, if they brought those out open stock, they would be in trouble. Well, other pencil companies would be in trouble because I think I like those better than I like Prismas and that sort of thing. So scribble all over the pages and they just miraculously finish themselves. I've tried that. It doesn't work. Just going through. There we go. We're all done the fence line. Now we can concentrate on the cute little stuff in front. Let's move that there. I have actually done a review on them, Kenny, a couple of times. Well done, Kenny. Well done. Touche. I actually had a 50% off coupon for them for a little while, but that expired quite a while ago. Bob bought them for me for Valentine's Day when I had the coupon. Alright, so I'm going to use Crimson Lake. Oh, you are fine, dear. I don't expect you to. I'm just letting you know that if you want to see them, there is a review for them. So I'm just putting in some dark shadowy areas on the edges here with the Crimson Lake. And I'm using a fairly light hand here. And then we're going to go in with Scarlet Lake. Yeah, no doubt. Although, you know, every once in a while you can have a company's employee decide he's going to quit and change the prices on them. You have to be really quick though. I don't know who else got in on that, but that was a good deal. Pretty sure it was at Blick. Disgruntled employee just slashed the prices of everything. Well, it has actually happened, Kenny. Like I was saying, there was a disgruntled employee that went through a couple of years ago and marked down Prismacolor, the 150 set, to $35 a set. And did I buy them? Oh yeah, I did. Oh, well, that's no good. Actually, I bought 2 sets. I bought one for me and one for my mom. But yeah, they were like 35 bucks for a full set of 150 Prismas. So yeah, I jumped all over that one. Yep. I jumped on it so fast they didn't have time to retract it before they took the money out. So they had to honor it. I was just looking through the Blick one day and saw that they were that cheap and went, ooh, and I guess it was just when they did it, because I didn't remember seeing them that cheap when I was looking at them before. So I think I jumped on it just as it happened, and the company already took the money and processed the order when I got the email saying, yeah, this was a mistake. And I said, that's nice. Not my problem. You've already taken my money, so you've already processed the order. You have to honor the price. And they did. Yeah, yeah, I rather have them happy too, but you know, sometimes when they decide that they're not happy, they definitely do things that benefit the customers. So I'm going back and forth between permanent red, Scarlet Lake, sunburst yellow, orange, and lemon yellow. So I used the lemon yellow up here at the very top, and then some sunburst orange, yellow and orange, and then the permanent red, and then Scarlet Lake, and then at the very, very bottom, I use Crimson Lake. Hello, Marilyn. Welcome, welcome. So now I'm going in with the permanent red, and we're just filling in that tooth of the page and blending those colors together. a little bit more of that orange and blend it into that red. Like so. And then we're going to go in with the Crimson Lake. Hello, Wicca! Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Actually, that's the wrong one. That's the dark one. Going in with the Scarlet Lake. Blending into that permanent. And I'm going to bring this all the way down to the bottom, and then we'll put the darker red back in. Using a medium pressure, blending those colors together. And Bob is home, so he's gabbing to his friends. So if you hear him, I'm sorry. Oh, nice! Nice. You missed the Patreon stream last night. So if you want to go back and watch that, you have the link in Patreon as well as in the Discord Patreon channel. So now I'm going through with the Crimson Lake and putting that shadow back in. Alright. And then we're going to take this one. I want this one. Yeah. We're going to take the French Gray 70%. And we're going to go around these top ones here. And then we're going to take this one here, I think. Yeah. And then we're going to take blue indigo and we're going to sharpen it very, very sharp. Aw, I'm sorry that you worked last night. Alright, so then we're going to use the blue indigo. And we're going to go around these ones. Giving the bigger ones a bigger shadow area. Then we're also going to come in through here with that blue indigo, giving the shadow. Over there. And then we're going to come through here. Like so. We're going to do that edge shadow as well, because there's a curvature there. Like so. Yeah, that's a really good price, Blue. That is a very good price. And then we're going to take our Crimson Lake. And we're just going to go around into that blue and spread it out a little bit. And there we have our top of that mushroom. Oh, nice. Yeah, that'd be great. I like any sales around my birthday. All right, now I'm going through with the sandbar brown for the base. And we've got somebody living in this mushroom. So we're going to put in a little bit of light coming through that window there. And of course some shadows. This one. Nope. This one. So we're going to go in with the light umber. We're going to come up underneath here. Like so. Excuse me. And then some yellow for the window. And then we're going to come through with the sandbar brown again. We're going to blend that in. And then we're going to move on to the next mushroom. Now, let's color this one purple. Just because. Just because I want a little bit of color popping. So we're going to take violet, Parma violet, and grade lavender. Yeah, that happens. That happens. I went overboard too, but I enjoy them all so much I still use them all. Alright, so we're going to start with the violet. Wanted a little pop of color to tie it in with the birdhouse. So we'll probably color this little thing of berry, this little berry here, and probably some of the little things in the basket as well in the purples. Get that shadow in there. Yep, it does. It happens. I just decided after going overboard that I was just going to collect them all. That I wanted them all, so. And I do use all my pencils, so, yeah. I don't know why I'm justifying it, but, you know. I feel, you know, sometimes I feel like a little bit of a hoarder, but that's my own mental instabilities. Can't find books you like. Well, that could be a problem. I don't have any problems finding books I like. I have problems finding books I like that I can afford. And right now I'm on a no buy, so you know, free is about what I can afford. So I'm going through with the grade lavender here, and I'm blending the Parma Violet into it. I'm going to go back through with the Parma Violet, and we're going to blend that down into the violet. Yeah, I can understand that, Jamie. Absolutely. You know, if you're not going to use it, you know, that's one of the things that I do. If I'm not going to use something for any purpose, whether it be for an art project or color with or whatever, I will gift them to somebody that will use them. Or if I have more than one of something, I will gift that to somebody I know that will use them. I do that all the time because, you know. Nice, Wicca. Yeah. Because sometimes it's just better to be able to color on your own paper. I do color in the books a little bit more than I used to. I used to be horrible about coloring in books. I just couldn't do it. But I figure I have the book. Why do I want to? I have enough pencils to be able to use what the book will accept. So why not just use color in the book? Oh, pencil cases. I need some of those. I need to look at buying some soon. Not today, but yeah, in the next little while. Otherwise, things are just going to end up in their tins. I do have some pencil wraps, so they won't end up just in their tins. I'll just put them in pencil wraps. I do have a whole bunch of those just laying around. I will use what I have first before I even consider buying something else. Going through with that blue indigo or indigo blue and putting the shadows in. Exactly, exactly. Friends and family can enjoy them. They don't need to gather dust. Just going to blend that in with the violet. Just to get that harsh line off there. Same with up here. Like so. Yep, exactly. I just got to the point where it, you know. Oh, nice, Wicca. That's a good price for that. Yeah, the coloring books out here aren't very prominent in secondhand stores or markets or anything like that. There's not a lot of people that de-stash out here a whole lot. go through with the dark brown. And we're going to put some orangey yellow light in the window here. Oh, nice. But to find a Kirby book like that, that's pretty cool. All right. There we have that done. Now we need, did I put it back? I lost the green I was using. Maybe I did put it back. Does not look like it. Where did I put it? I lost the green I was using. And it's not back in its slot. Maybe it is. Let's see. Yeah, well, maybe I did put it back. Yeah, women's shelters or old age homes, really enjoy them. Senior care homes. A friend of mine, well, my neighbor, and a friend of mine both work at the veterans home, and they really enjoy it. Just going to go through and just add a little bit of shadowing underneath these flowers here and the leaves, because we're going to come through here with some lighter green with the gel stick. Oh yeah, absolutely. Rehab is awesome. That's an awesome idea. Yep. All right. Then we're going to take our dark brown because there's little stepping stones here. All right, so that's those there. Now we're going to do the leaves. So I need these two colors here. All right, so I'm going to use apple green first. Now I'm putting the apple green down first because I want it to, the darker to be a little bit prominent on top of it. Because I'm going to go over at the center area with the dark green. And then we're going to use the spring green just to blend it together. then we're going to use the dark green. And I need to sharpen the dark green. My goodness, have I been doing 2 mushrooms in a fence post for like the past hour and a half? Well, an entire fence line, but still. Then just going to blend that out a little bit with the apple green. And then spring green. Well, I'm going to touch on all of the different areas. I think I'm not going to concentrate on one area, and then we'll do the King Art gel sticks, and I'll go through after and finish that up. So that's the way the leaves are going to look. I think I'm just going to come in with a little bit more of the dark green. This doesn't quite look dark enough for me, because I will piddle with it until it's annoying. Celine's always telling me, leave it alone, don't overwork it, it's fine. Alright, so that's the way that's going to go, and then we're going to do some pinks on the flowers. So we're going to take our fluorescent pink, we're going to follow the same mixture that we used there. So we're going to take some fluorescent pink, some processed red, and deco pink. Oh, nice. Alright, so we're going to start with the processed red. I'm going to sharpen this because these are quite small areas. Nice. I don't have enough room for 20 sets of pencils on my desk. Barely have enough room for 1 set of pencils on my desk at a time. But I do like big sets, so yeah, there's that as well. So we've got the processed red there, and then we're going to take the fluorescent pink. We're going to blend into that processed red, stretching it out. And then we're going to take the deco pink and fill it in. Just spreading out and thinning out the dark colors into that light color. Like so. Hello Ambient, welcome. And then we're going to use Sunburst Yellow in the center. And that's how all the flowers are going to look. Now over here we've got a basket, and we're going to take our purple mixture that we used on the purple mushroom here, and we're going to do it on this little berry as well as the little grapes in the basket. So we're going to start with our dark purple, or violet. And then we're going to take our Parma violet, and we're going to follow the darker lines with it, just barely getting into each little area. And then we're going to use the lavender, grade lavender. Like so. Hello Shannon, welcome, welcome. And then we're just going to take the violet and the Parma violet. Like so. Now those look like eggs, milk, bread, fruit. I'm not quite sure if that's just a blanket. If that's a blanket, we'll color that pink. So let's do that the same as we have the flowers, just to make it even around the edges here. So I've got the process red going in. And then we're going to use the neon pink. And then we're going to go in with the deco pink. We're just going to blend with that deco pink. And bring in all those colors together. Like so. And then for our basket, we're going to take this one. Yeah, they delivered some carrots up here, and they've delivered some milk, wine, cheese, and bread, milk, eggs, fruit, and bread down at the gate. You know. You are fine. You're welcome to lurk. You know that. Lurking is always acceptable. And we're going to come in through here. So the color I'm using is the burnt umber. then we're going to take, let's see, espresso. Yeah. How was church, Shannon? I hope it went well. No more floods. Did it ever stop raining out there? Welcome back, Alex. All right, and then we're going to use sand. Well, that's good. I hope no more floods happen. Yeah, don't be walking and talking. Walking and texting can be dangerous, so I've been told. Alright, so we're using sand, and I'm going right over the top of everything using the sand to blend with. Like so. Nice. Well, I'm glad you were able to lurk. Now I'm going over the bread with sand, because I want that nice light toasty color, kind of color there. And then we're going to use, I think this one. Let's see, what other colors do we have here? I need to actually check and see if I have another chocolate. My chocolate's getting really low. Kind of want to use chocolate. Let's see. Yep, got a parent. So I'm just going to come in with a little bit of chocolate. As you can see, my chocolate is getting kind of small. Gonna have to put it in a extender. And then we're coming through with the light umber. Now, in order not to have the basket too full of browns, I'm going to do the eggs white. Otherwise, the basket is just going to be full of brown. Again, going over it with the sand. I don't know why, but I just decided that I needed to finish this basket. See, what time is it? Oh, I've got a few minutes left. So I've got about 15 minutes left, so I'm going to finish this part up. And then I'm going to take some, I'll take the green and we'll do the grass areas with the gel sticks. Just so you can see its process if you haven't already. I know many of you have already seen the process quite a few times with other streamers as well as myself, but if you are new, I'm not quite sure what's in the basket behind the milk. It might be another egg, but I don't know. Yeah, I could. There's some bread under there. So let's do the milk jug. And let's do the eggs. We're going to take some light aqua. I'm going to do them sort of like robin's eggs. And then we're going to take this one, some cobalt turquoise. Odd placement for an egg, but okay. And where did I put that? There it is. You can. The only thing I would suggest with doing that is that you put a fixative over top of it so your hand doesn't wipe off the pastel. But you can definitely put pencil over top of the Artex Soft Pastels. Alright, now we're going to take this one. I'm going to take some powder blue. And we're going to do the shadow on the milk jug. Then we're going to take some white. Yes, fixative over the pastel and then pencil. Otherwise your hand is going to rub into the pastel and you may, sometimes it doesn't happen, it all depends upon how well the pastel is holding on to the paper, but you may have a problem with the pastel rubbing off on your hand. No problem. Go parent. Now I'm using the periwinkle for the milk jug label. And I'm going to use a little bit for this cap here as well, because the caps on, actually I'm going to use some silver. The caps on milk jugs when I was a kid always had a silver cap. I just put a bit of silver on there. There we go. Alright, now I'm not going to do this bottom part with the gel sticks because I still have some coloring to do on there. But we will do some on the rest of the grass here. So let me move some pencils out of the way because I don't want to put the gel sticks on top of them. And I've got my blenders here. I think I'm... And they are stained. That's not the color that's going to come off. Those are all stained from use. Alright, so we're going to take light green and grass green, if I can find it. Where is it? That's green. There it is. So some light green and some grass green, and yeah, we're going to blend those together. So we're going to start with the lightest of them, which is the grass green. Scribble it on your palette nice and heavy because we're going to be doing a large area. And then we're going to roll our brushes right into it. Pick it up with our brush. Get that brush nice and full. And then we're just going to start right over top of the areas that I've already put that shadow. And into those areas I will be coming back through with a smaller brush and filling those in. The big brush works great for these really big areas. It doesn't work so good for those smaller areas. Alright, now we're going to grab one of the smaller brushes. I'm going to pick up some of that green. And I'm going to put more of that green down. So the King Art gel sticks are a gel crayon, if you don't already know, which most of you do. And it's applicable dry onto the page, or you can put moisture to it and paint it on. They are a water soluble medium. I can never get that right. Media is the paper, medium is what you're using. And I know that, and I still don't get it right, so yeah, just saying. If you do get it over top of anything that you've colored, and you find that it's changed the color, just take a bit of paper towel or a blender or an eraser and just dab it up. Q-tip works great for that too. Hello, Celine. Good morning. You forgot the day. My goodness. Is that because I yelled at you this morning to go to bed? I figured you were just you know, sleeping in because you stayed up too late. Wow, that was interesting. For some reason, my mistletoe just came flying down off of the top of my desk and tried to attack me. Yeah, using gel sticks for large areas is absolutely fantastic. And with these little brushes, it works great for small areas too. Yeah, exactly. It wanted to kiss. My mistletoe. You hang it up at Christmas time instead of mistletoe. It's a mistletoe. A mistletoe, just like a it's a replacement for mistletoe. It's just a funnier version of mistletoe. Yeah, you knew that. All right, now I'm going in with the light green, and we're just gonna fill in the shadowy areas a little bit. Yeah, I don't need it to fly. I really don't. I have enough flying things in my house. I don't need the mistletoe to fly. Just my luck, I'll put it up there. It'll start spinning around, and Fred or Wilma will decide that it's a good thing to launch off of. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Aw. You guys are funny. Alright, almost all done with the green. We've got a couple of more minutes left. So we'll finish this up and then I will show you what we've done so far. I think I will finish this in Discord. There's very little left to do, and I've showed you pretty much everything except for the sky. And what I'm going to do with the sparkly stuff. So I'll show you what I'm going to do with the glaze pen because that part's already done. As long as I don't stick my hand in it, it should be fine. And I'll tell you what I'll be doing with the stickles. Because, you know, there's got to be stickles. Gotta have some glitter. Tanya said so. It's a rule. Tanya made it. I think Tanya and Pickle made that rule, didn't they? Gotta be some glitter. Glaze pen, yes. So a glaze pen is a jelly roll pen, and it puts a clear glaze over things. So we're going to glaze. Let's make sure it's working first. Sometimes you got to get them going. Of course, now my glaze isn't going to work. Okay, now it's working. It's not extremely noticeable, but it will give it a shine. It's not going to give it a sparkle, but it'll give it a little bit of dimension and some shine. Like so. So, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a shine on it now. Alright, so I'm going to switch you over to the full camera here. I'm going to clean up this gel stick off my palette so that I don't stick my book in it. Because I will. Hello, Rachel. Yeah, they're not too expensive. I don't know about in Australia, but in the US they're not overly expensive. And you can usually get them at the Hobby Lobby or things like that. No problem. All right, going to hit the main screen here. And I'm going to turn that down because it just got suddenly very loud. Yeah, mistletoe. Instead of mistletoe, it's a mistletoe. It's a mistletoe. Yeah. I don't know why he fell off, but he was way up there. So there we have so far. I will be doing the blue back there, and then I will be going through and adding bits and pieces through all the little dotty things of the stickles. I will be frosting those as well as the mushrooms down here. I will be frosting those, and I'm going to put the glaze over top of that glass there. So let's do that right now while I'm here. Like so. Well, I didn't throw him. He jumped at me. He suddenly decided that I needed to kiss him. Not my fault. All right, so I've added the glaze onto the glass there as well. So there we are. I will finish up the grass. I will finish up the flowers and the leaves. I will finish all of this up on Discord later on. I'll add the glitters and all that fun stuff. Finish up the little flag. And then I will post it on Instagram. I was hoping to get a little bit more done today than we got done. I don't know why, what took me so long. I don't know why it took me so long today. I think I was concentrating on the mushrooms too much. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't get a whole lot done. I don't know. All right, guys. I thank you all very much for coming and hanging out. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artists that you enjoy. This, of course, does help us out with our own personal self-esteem of they like me. Also, it helps us out with our analytics where YouTube says they like you. And always, of course, remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now.